Hey guys, it's the Diecast Man here bringing you another review. Today it's on the 1/18 scale Maisto Mercedes SLK. I got this car at Costco and paid the $14.99 price, and I will leave a link in the description to where you guys can buy this model on Amazon. So I believe that red is the only color that this car comes in. It's really nice red. It's sort of like a burgundy type of color, if you will. It looks really, really nice, and I believe that's the only color that it comes in, but it is a great color nonetheless. So yeah, let's get started. Very nice Mercedes that they made, you know, just a little two-seater, you know, packs a small little engine, but packs a whole lot of fun. And this model is definitely a great replica of that. The headlights, it's actually kind of interesting depending on how you look at it. You can see the bulbs behind it. Yeah, like there. And very, very commonly on the SLK, the headlights kind of fog up. So, because it is an older car. So, depending on how you look at it, it's realistic, and depending on how you look at it, it's horrible detail. So, kind of make up your mind with that. Let me know how what you think in the comment section below. And then the sticker Mercedes badge here, I could peel it off. It is not embossed, unfortunately. And then the three-pointed star with the regular grille here. We've got our foreign plate. And then little driving lights or fog lights down here with this whole metal piece down here. The mesh is actually metal and everything. You can see all the bumpers and the headlight washers and everything. Looks very, very nice. Very cool little car to have in your collection. It looks really, really nice just sitting on the shelf. The wheels, I like the Mercedes wheels on the SLK, the 5-spoke. And you can see the disc and the caliper are all one piece, unfortunately. And the sticker in the center. But the cool thing that kind of makes up for it is you can see it says Dunlap on the tires right there. I'll see if I can get the camera to focus. And it has like real measurements and everything. So they are the SP Sport 2000F, if I'm reading that correctly. But it is kind of cool that it does say Dunlap right there on the tires. It's a nice little bit of detail. Mirrors, just your typical with the directional and windshield wipers. Also, kind of a nice little pinstripe thing that carries on down through here. Looks very, very good. Moving to the back of the SLK, this is the part that's a little bit interesting. I don't really know what's going on with the top brake light here. As you can see, it's not sent. I mean, this badge is definitely centered, and that's the embossed three-pointed star. But this whole brake light thing, I don't know if it's really off like that, because some German cars are like that, or if they just like totally screwed it up. I'm not really sure, but you can let me know down in the comment section as well. And then it does, along with the embossed three-pointed star, embossed SLK. We've got the foreign SLK 2000 plate. The taillights, pretty straightforward. You know, that Mercedes design from the early 2000s of their taillights that they would put in the E classes and the C classes and everything. Yeah, it looks great. You can sort of see the peg there, but that's alright. I really like the big muffler down here too. That feels really nice. It's just got that big muffler hanging out back there. Alright, so this is where the part of this video comes in where I tell you guys why you should buy this model. And right away, I'm going to tell you why. So this car is the only car that I know of ever to be manufactured by Maisto or Barago or anything. Or, nonetheless, one of the only one of the only 1/18 scale models on the market that does this. So you pull this piece back here, as you probably saw, and then push this up, like so, and then the top comes out. Unfortunately, one of my pegs is broken right there, as you can see, but there still is one there. So then as you're putting this up, you push this part back down, and then that kind of snaps in there, and that closes. And this is a fully functioning convertible model. It is awesome. I love the way it looks with the top closed and the top open. I'll show you guys that one more time at the end of the video. But it just looks so cool. I mean, the fact that it can do that, I don't know of any other Maistos, or very many other models, for that matter, that have that feature. So the fact that they decided to put this in on an early-gen Maisto is insane. So moving to the engine here. Mercedes-Benz right down there, I believe it's the 6-cylinder. And you can see all of your, you know, black plastic and all of your vents and nozzles and whatnot and everything for all the coolants and all that stuff. One thing I don't really like is how they did this part here, how the spray paint or whatever the paint is kind of, you know, weared off a little bit, and they didn't decide to continue that all the way through. And you can move around the headlight a little bit when you open the hood, which is kind of a quality control issue, but then again, it is Maisto. I can't show you the trunk because that's not the way that this model operates, but I'll show you the part underneath here. That's just what it looks like underneath the top, so not a whole lot to see there. And I guess I will show you now because it's a lot easier, as you guys know, to do interior shots with a convertible. So once again, you just bring that up, and then as you're putting that back, you fold this, and then this part fits nicely right under here, and like that. And it doesn't quite close all the way, but pretty much. And then there's your convertible. So there is some dust in here. I do apologize for that. But looking at the door sills, very nice. They look very good, pretty good detail in there. And then looking at the interior, you can see all the buttons, the radio, everything is colored in. The e-brake down there and the center console. Got that nice Mercedes steering wheel, excuse me. Power steering works great. And then you can see here kind of like the little, I don't even know what you would call these behind the seat, but they look very, very nice. And you can see all of our pedals down there, and then the gauges there. Very good detail. You got the glove box and the air vents, and the seats look pretty decent as well. They're kind of flimsy, but I guess it's more realistic depending on how you look at it, kind of like the headlights. So yeah, there's your interior shot of the Maisto SLK. Alright. So, working suspension, as you probably saw before, works very nice. A lot more in the front. This is the max it'll do in the front, and this is the max it'll do in the back, which is kind of odd. I guess because the tires are a little bit different, maybe. But it looks very, very cool if you kind of do that. But suspension works great, nonetheless. And then on the bottom, just, you know, that one muffler there and just the black plastic. Decent detail, I guess you can see the crankshaft there and everything. Mercedes-Benz SLK, scale 118 Maisto. So definitely, I would say, I know I say this in just about all my videos, but you really should just go out and buy this because the fact that it has that working convertible feature is just awesome. So I would definitely recommend going out there and getting yourself one of these because it is just one of those cars that most people don't realize actually has this feature, and it does. And I will leave a link in the description on Amazon to where you guys can buy this model. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button. It would be greatly appreciated. It's motivation for me to make more videos for you guys. And subscribe to the channel if you are new and you like 1/18 scale diecast car review videos every 4 or 5 days. Alright, so with this 1/18 scale Maisto Mercedes-Benz SLK, it's the Diecast Man, signing off.